I'm Leonard Riggs, and this is my podcast for my head to your ears, and today is my birthday. I am 58 years old today. This is December 21st, 2024, and this is a special birthday this year. I'll explain after I take a little break in a second, but I just want to say right off the bat, I get comments and everything about how people listen to my podcast, and I appreciate it so much, and I can't say it enough, and I appreciate your comments, and you can actually leave comments on my podcast if you want. Just be nice. Anyway, I'm going to take a break, and I'll be right back. I'm Leonard Riggs. This is From My Head to Your Ears. I'm Leonard Riggs, and this is my podcast From My Head to Your Ears. I'm speaking to you from my living room couch in Christopher, Illinois, on my 58th birthday at approximately 8:22 a.m. I turned 58 officially, and this has been a life-changing year. Everything is different as we speak. Everything in my life's different. I'm no longer a caregiver for my mom. I lost my sister in August. It's just everything. My manager is leaving at my job too, who's a longtime friend and a longtime manager, and that's different. But the person taking over is wonderful, and I've been friends with a long time too. So I hate to see my boss go, but I'm glad that someone great has taken over, so that's a good thing. Probably losing my mom and my sister within 3 months of each other, it just leaves me kind of shell-shocked. Both my sister Lori battled breast cancer for a long time, and ultimately I'm not sure if it officially metastasized into her lungs, but ultimately she had lung cancer in stage 4, actually, COPD. So at the time of my mom's death, she was already on hospice. So I knew it was a matter of time for her, but always in my heart, I always thought she's going to pull through. There was always just that little glimpse of hope that she would pull through, but honestly, she was in such a bad state. We want our loved ones to stay here for us. It's kind of a selfish thing. My sister had a very good attitude about her death, and she knew she was ending. And my mom was ready to go as well. She was tired, and I know she had to miss my dad and my grandma, and she couldn't do anything. So I have to look at it in a stance of, and it's maybe a cliche, that they are in a better place, and they're together, and that makes me happy that my family, my oldest sister Connie and my dad as well, they're all together, I would hope. And that's very comforting. The weird thing for me is, I feel like I'm an orphan. I no longer have my parents. It feels like they're on a trip somewhere, and they're going to bust through the door any minute now coming home. It's just a weird feeling. It's a strange feeling that I'm never going to see them again for the rest of my life. And I've been working on my house, trying to get it straightened up and doing some changes. So, but it's just strange looking over at the corner. I had my mom in the living room in a hospital bed, and she's not there. What I did was I made a little bunk bed for my cats. I saw an idea where you take one of those plastic utility shelves, and they're not very expensive, and you put pillows on it, and you make little bunk beds for your cats, and they're loving it. They're by the window. It's right where my mom's bed was, and it kind of brightens the room because they're adorable, and they are loving that, and I'm very happy that they like it because they do like to look out the window. My cats are kind of my saviors right now. They keep me good company and keep me busy and occupied, and it's a wonderful thing. So far, it is noon on my birthday as we speak, and I have been on the phone. I have had another death in my extended family. My cousin's father-in-law just passed away. He was my neighbor, and I tell you, it's been a year. Bob was a great guy, and I'm just saddened to hear that. But again, he had Alzheimer's as well, and he is also in a better place, and I have no doubt in my mind that man is in heaven, rejoicing, and I hope my mom and dad and sisters came to greet him. He actually had preached my mom's funeral, and he was my neighbor, and my cousin Scott would come visit during the summer or whatever, and he would go over, and Bob's daughter, Laura, was the same age as Scott, around the same age, and they fell in love when they were 6, and they both married someone else and got divorced, and actually Scott's wife passed away, and they found each other again, although they remained friends and they wrote all the years, but they finally got together in I think their 40s, maybe late 30s, I don't remember, but they have been married for a while now, and they're very happy, and that's a really sweet love story right there. So that is a good thing, but that kind of joined my family together with the Furloughs. I'll just say their name. Maybe I shouldn't have, but so they are my family for all intents and purposes. And it's wonderful because, like I said, that family lived next to me from the time I was probably 3 or 4 to, they moved away later, but by that time we were already connected. And actually, Bob's wife worked with me at the store. So yeah, it's been quite the year, and it's still not over. I did get that good news with, I said, the money that right now I don't have to worry about paying bills and things. So that's a big relief off my back, because I really was worried, and I was really struggling losing my mom's income. It took a lot of money to keep her home, and it took both our incomes to make it, and I had kind of spent money I didn't have, let's just put it that way. So I have bills to pay, and yeah, well, such is life, right? So right now I'm sitting good on that, and that's a good thing, and I'm very happy about that. And maybe that's a little personal thing, but this is a personal podcast. This is all about me, and like I said, from my head to your ears, and that's what's in my head. So if it's oversharing, well, it is, and that's just the way I am. These cats, like I said, they've been wonderful company, and I'm glad they're here. My oldest cat, longest standing cat, I guess, the first one I took in my adult life is Girlfriend, and she's a beautiful black and white cat, and she kind of comes and goes as she pleases. She's the mother of Sunny, Livy, and she is sitting right here by me, all cuddled up in her favorite spot. She used to sleep with Mom whenever Mom was here. She loved my mom. So did all my cats, but especially Girlfriend and Livy. Livy was my mom's buddy, and Livy grieved for a long time when Mom died. And Livy's something else. As a matter of fact, she heard me talking about her. She's walking towards me right now. Oh, having a birthday at Christmas. Well, that's just different, isn't it? It's really just a part of my Christmas celebration. Usually we get together on my birthday, but we've got some extending circumstances that we can't. And that's okay. We're going to celebrate on the day after Christmas when I'm off work. I took today off, like I said, to just chill and be me and do what I want. And that's what I'm doing today. It's noon. I'm not doing chores. I'm not working on my house. I might do a few projects. I have a couple of projects I'm working on. but they're fun. They're more or less not work. They're just kind of fun side projects. I don't know. It's just strange that I'm not going to hear from my mom. I'm not going to be able to kiss my mom on her head or just whisper to her that she gave birth to me 58 years ago today. I've always joked with her when I have my birthday, and I said, just think what you were doing on this day, this many years ago, and she'd just giggle. She laughed. Even last year, she smiled at me when I said that. And my sister Lori always managed to get a hold of me one way or the other to say happy birthday. And this is my first year without my sis. She was here when I was brought home, and she helped take care of me when I was little. She helped my mom, and she always said I was her practice child because she had my nephew 5 years later. Always my big sister. She worried about me to the very end. I was looking back at her messages, and they're so sweet, but she was so worried about me. And Lori, I know you're listening. I am going to be fine. I feel, I don't feel my mom's presence and my dad's presence anymore since Mom passed. I used to, but since Mom's gone, I don't. And I told my mom about 3 days before she passed, someone told me to give her permission to pass. And I told her I'll be fine. She raised me to be a good man. And I hope I will always never let her down on that. I know I'm human. But I told her it's all right for her to leave, that I'll be fine. And I'm going to be fine. I am. And I want my sister Lori to know that. I feel my sister Lori around me sometimes. Isn't that strange? But if that was some unfinished business that she worried about me and her kids, we're all going to be good. My brother-in-law, God love him. I can't speak for him. I think he's going to be fine too. He's a strong man. So anyway, what I'm doing today is I'm podcasting. I'm doing my film festival. I'm watching It's a Wonderful Life tonight for my birthday edition of my film festival. I do these little things to keep myself entertained. I've always been able to entertain myself. I've always been able to make up stuff. Never mind. That could be construed as something else, but no, that's not what I'm talking about. I've had the ability because I was the only boy in the family. I was younger than everybody. I was older than the neighbor kids. So there was periods of time when I was by myself. So I would have to come up with little imaginative things to keep myself entertained. Whether it be little games I'd play or go on bike rides and pretending I'm on an adventure, or later on when I got a tape recorder, I would make radio programs or tell ghost stories. I just did everything I could to always be creatively not bored, and I'm still that way. And I love my podcast for that reason. I probably said that before, but I'll say it again. That's just the true story. And thank God for my podcast. But I'm going to take a break because I need to get a cup of coffee, and I'm going to take it'll be a short break for you because I'll be right back, but I'm actually going to take a few minutes break and have some food and think about what else I want to say today. So I'm Leonard Riggs. This is my podcast, From My Head to Your Ears. For you, I will be right back. I'm Leonard Riggs, and this is From My Head to Your Ears, and I'm talking about my birthday, which is today, year number 58. It's weird being 58. You're not quite 60. You're too young to retire. it's still not a senior citizen officially in I think some places it's a senior citizen. In McDonald's, for instance, I think his 55 is considered to be a senior citizen, but not anywhere else. I think it's 60 in a lot of places. So I still got 2 years before I'm an official senior citizen. I always thought it'd be cool on my 60th birthday to do a senior picture photo session. A real senior citizen, as opposed to being a senior in high school. That would be kind of funny. I could pose with, my bottle of men's vitamins and what have you. I think that would be fun. I still may do that. Just depends on how I look in 2 years. If I hopefully lose some weight. I don't want to do it while I'm still heavy like I am right now. I did get a haircut and shave for my birthday. I got yesterday. I shaved Thursday night and went and got my haircut uptown at Jordan Flats Hair Salon. Name drop. She does a really good job. I used to go to a girl in Heron. She's in Heron now. She was over at the Body Barn in Christopher, Illinois, and I used to get my hair cut. Sorry, little pause there. Why can't I think of her name? June Steely. I couldn't think of her name. Sorry, June, I love you. Well, June Allie Steely. She did a great job on my hair too, but she went out of town and I couldn't go to her anymore. So Jordan has taken over the duties of cutting my hair. So she does a great job. I have a lot of hairstylist friends, but Jordan's just in the right location and she does a fantastic job. She can get my hair done in like 15 minutes and it looks amazing. And anyway, cutting guys' hair is a little easier, especially old man's hair like mine. It just, thank you, it looks wonderful, I'm done. I even had to reshape my eyebrows a little bit because they were getting a little bit raggedy looking. That's something else about getting older is eyebrows go nuts. You get ear hair, nose hair, all your body hair pops up in weird places. It's just annoying as hell. It's like, oh my God, getting older is although it is a privilege and it is a good thing because the alternative is not good, it does have its drawbacks. Body hair in weird places is one of them. That and creaky bones. You can tell when the weather's changing because your bones hurt. And that's just from all these years of wear and tear on your bones. There are some people that are in great shape at my age. I am not one of them. Seems like every decade in my life I have to go on a diet, and that sucks. I was on a diet when I turned 50. Actually, I was looking at my 51st birthday pictures. I was looking for a certain picture, and I was like, I was in good shape for that birthday. It was nice to see. I don't know, but I put on a lot of weight since then. I had to quit walking and stuff. So, I thought today it's Saturday, and I thought I want to watch cartoons because they don't show cartoons on Saturday anymore. And I've talked about that. So I was like looking through my Roku, and I found Josie and the Pussycats. I think I'm going to watch a few episodes of Scooby-Doo next, even though it's in the afternoon. I wanted to sleep in today because that's a luxury. And I'll be getting up early for the next, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, next 4 days. So I just wanted to sleep in and enjoy that. So my cats are running through the house going insane right now. I don't know what's going on. Livy's exploring the contents of a box that I have potato chips in because I bought potato chips for my birthday. I'm going to have a lasagna later. I bought a frozen lasagna because I always would try to get my mom to make me a lasagna for my birthday. It was my favorite birthday dinner. She used to make a cake. She had several cakes that were my favorite birthday cake, and I would have them for a few years and I get burned out. One was a cream cheese chocolate pudding confection that was so good. It had I think she crushed pecans and she mixed it in with flour, and then she made a crust, almost a pie crust. And then you do a layer of cream cheese, and then a layer of chocolate pudding, and a layer of, it's kind of like a chocolate lasagna, I guess they call it now. But oh my God, it was so amazing. And that was my favorite birthday cake for many, many years. And then she tried an experiment. She saw a cake where you take a yellow cake, it's a poke cake, they call it. And you poke holes in it, and you pour strawberry soda on it. And then you top it with, I think it was Cool Whip mixed with vanilla pudding. And that was the frosting. And oh my God, but I think seems like she put strawberry jello as well in the mix of when she would add strawberry jello to the soda, because it would give it a really cool consistency. And oh my God, that was so good. That was my other favorite birthday cake. I'm having a store-bought cake, a small one tonight, because I bought it because it was originally supposed to be me and my sister today, but we can't do it today. We're going to do it Thursday. Probably afternoon or evening. I'm off Thursday and Friday. I have 2 days off in a row, allegedly, I think. So that's when we're going to celebrate Christmas and my birthday. But tonight I'm just going to chill by myself. And that's fine. I can do that. I have my cats right along with me. So, just have a good day, you know. It's been a strange one, like I said. First birthday I've ever had without my mom and sister. Because my sister usually calls me or even messages me a happy birthday, and it's just strange that she's not around. My mom, I was getting to kiss my mom on the head, and I think I talked about that earlier, so it's really on my mind today. I don't know. Being 58, it's just, I can't believe it's already here. Life is so short and goes so fast, and it's an absolute true story. I think that I've been at my job for going on 35 years, and I'm 58. I started when I was 23, and if I was there another 35 years, and as fast as that 35 years went, it scares me that I'll be, in my 90s? Something like that. My math is escaping me right now. See, 30 years from now, I'll be 80. Yeah, I'll be in my early 90s. So, I don't know that I'll last that long. My dad lasted till 90. My mom lasted till 92, which definitely are good long lives. But, So anyway, I'm going to take a break, and I'll probably wrap this up. But thank you. I'm Leonard Riggs. This is From My Head to Your Ears. I'm Leonard Riggs, and this is my podcast From My Head to Your Ears, and it's just a quick little podcast today. I just wanted to record something on my 58th birthday for prosperity, and that's what this is. And of course, I was talking about my family and my friends and all the wonderful things about turning 58 and all the not so wonderful things about turning 58. I am in a place of flux right now. If I haven't said that already, I am changing things. I am living by myself again with my cats, so I'm really not alone. But it's just a whole new life for me, and it's a big adjustment. And I've lived by myself before. I really enjoyed it, but I always had my parents at arm's length, just a phone call away. I had that backup net, and now I don't. So it's just a strange place to be. But I'll be fine. I told my mom that I'll be fine. I tell my sister that in heaven, I'll be fine, and I'm going to believe myself that I'm going to be fine. I'm a smart man, and I'm a diligent man, and I have strong faith, and I will be fine. So, and I have lots of friends. I cannot deny that. And that's not bragging. It's just absolutely true. I am so thankful for all the friends I have. That's just a wonderful thing. So I have a lot to be thankful for on this 58th birthday. I'll be doing a podcast in a week or so about 2024 and what I think of 2025. I did one last year. I need to listen to that again because I haven't really listened to it in a year. I just want to hear what I had to say because I really don't remember. But I think I stated that I thought 2024 would be a huge change year, and I was absolutely right on that. If I didn't say it, I was thinking it. So, anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. Again, I said at the top, I'll say it at the finish. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it. I love hearing your comments. I enjoy doing this podcast. It's fun. I enjoy talking. So it's perfect for me. I think it's awesome that I can do these kind of things. And it kind of satisfies the need in me to be a broadcaster, which is what I always used to want to do. So anyway, I think I've said enough. I think I've taken up enough of your time. There's not a lot of time to be had this time of year. Everybody's busy getting ready for the holidays or having their holiday get-togethers or what have you. That's the thing about turning another year older on December 21st. You're kind of right in the middle of Christmas. So I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you for listening. I'm Leonard Riggs. This is my podcast. From my head to your ears, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.